Okay, good morning guys, welcome to day 4 of your week. Hope you had a good morning off yesterday, you capitalised on the extra sleep that you were able to get instead of staying up later. Make sure that your warm-up area is nice and clear and you've got a drink of water to get you through the breaststroke warm-up. So we're going to start that off with 2 minutes of breaststroke skipping, or star jumps, depending on what kit you've got. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So don't forget to sign in so we know that you're here. In mind and in body.
So we've got Paige, Dave and Millie.
Paige got in first.
Yeah,
Well done,
Chris Finch logged in first, but Paige got the first comment.
I was going to say. Chris is slipping.
Ewan, Caroline, Matt T, Pearl. There you go, Chris Finch is saying hello now.
How you doing, Chris?
Yaya, Tegan, Ruben, James.
Hope you're all doing alright this morning, guys.
Charlie, Sam, Ben, Brogan, Elizabeth, Michelle.
Wild day has appeared. And relax. 1 minute in, 10 seconds off.
Got Alex, Morgan.
How you doing, guys? 3, 2, 1, go.
Sam C. You got Adam Toy watching. Lee's watching.
Good numbers. That's because of the lower body strength day. It's my favourite session of the week. Oh my god. I'm going to start shutting that door.
Yeah.
Gets me every morning.
Put a doorstop on this side.
Okay, 25 seconds left. I'm not worried about high here because I've got to save something for the star jumps. A bit longer. Okay, and relax. So,
Noah signed in.
how you doing now? Okay, frog bridge and streamline hinge. Hopefully these are getting a bit easier for you. So hips up and knees down. Let's move your feet further away if it's uncomfortable, and closer if it's fine. Just focus more on squeezing your hips rather than lifting them. And push your knees down as you go up. Then streamline hinge. So a bit of upper body mobility and hamstring. Getting better. Don't interlink your hands because if you pull them back, it's not going to give you a fair reflection of your ability to streamline. Not an overhead streamline position. Okay, into C march. Use a door if you've got one. So you're keeping everything from your ankle up to your forehead in one straight line. And try and lift your ankle out to the side as high as you can. And then bring it out in front. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. The other good thing about this being in the running warm-up is that most of you will have done this last night, so you'll know how it feels in comparison this morning. My right side was a bit janky compared to my left, so it feels like it. Wall sit to streamline and then scat press.
Ollie says morning.
How you doing, Ollie? Right. So you'd think this one will get easier eventually, but it doesn't seem to. not bad today. Just make sure again you're not interlinking fingers and your lower back's on there. So if I arch a little bit, becomes a lot easier. Pin it down, palms touching but not interlinked. So 6 of those and then you're into scat press up. So maximum effort driving your hands down through the floor. You should get to a point where if you're pushing down hard enough, you should be able to feel your chest as well. So when you're contracting everything on the front, on the like the anterior of your trunk, so you can stretch everything on the back. And keep your elbows locked straight. And we'll finish off with 6 star jumps. I'll go through part 1. So bounce in between if you think you need to. Oh, you hear that?
Yes, I did.
That wasn't buttons. That guy must think I'm nuts.
Our neighbour.
Like every morning, guy, same guy. Right. So 6 of those. And then you've got Thursday morning static core work. So shoulder taps. I've mixed the order up a little bit to make it more forgiving. So shoulder taps into straight left arm plank, then press up plank, and then right arm. So make sure you've got your cushion ready. Unless you've buried it. I think if anyone will be ready, it's me. But. Okay. So starting with shoulder taps, I'll put them first to make them a bit easier to manage. Going with them in 3, 2, 1, go. 45 on, 10 off. So as you take one hand away, push the other one down just as hard to compensate for it, and don't let your hips swing. It's a front on view. The more you push your hands down, the more your upper body can carry the can for the exercise. With 10 seconds left. Okay, relax. So, guys in particular, some of the numbers that you all put up in bench press, you should be able to handle a shoulder tap, no problem. Side plank in 2, 1, go. Spread your feet if you need the extra support. Just make sure that your hips don't twist because of it. And then literally pull your hips up and drive your hand down through the floor. The more you can think about pushing your hand down, the more holistic strength you're going to build around your shoulder. 2, 1, relax. And then you're into press up plank. In 3, 2, 1, go. So you've got a lot of pushing down here and then a lot of pushing out to the side. Hopefully you guys are starting to notice the difference between pushing your hand down and just supporting yourself on one arm. Oh, it's press up plank, leg sweep. It's a press up plank and then bring your legs around to the side. So hold that position and just bring your leg out as far as you feel comfortable. So whether that's just tap into the sides, then relax, and then straight arm plank again. Other side. 3, 2, 1, go. Try and hold an even amount of time on each side. So even if you're relaxing and going to forearm, make sure you try and accrue as much time in straight arm on one side as you do the other. Okay, last 10 seconds. Squeeze your hips as long as you can and relax. 30 seconds off. Yeah, my bad, misread. So it's press a plank into leg sweep. So you can start that off with a side tap and swap, and then try and build it into a full-on leg raise to the side. 10 seconds. Okay, then back into shoulder taps in 3, 2, 1, go. Seriously try and think about that hand thing, guys, because the more you drive your hand into the ground, the more it's going to support your upper body. I think a lot of people just try and relax onto it and keep their arms straight. So then of course you're going to rotate more. If you're actively driving your arm down, like you're reaching for the bottom of the pool, like you're trying to break the ground, you'll gain a lot more from it. 3, 2, 1, relax into side plank.
You got morning from Ben Tritton.
How you doing, Ben? 3, 2, 1, go. Into side plank. If you have to break it up, if you think breaking it up is going to help you manage the full thing, then be my guest. Instead of 45, you could do 20 on, 5 off, then 20 again. 3, 2, 1, relax, makes it more manageable. And then round 3, you could do 10. So you're into press up plank leg sweep. In 2, 1, go. Start and press up plank. Start with gently tapping your leg up to the side. Get a bit wider. Lift your knee up. Sort of like an out wide mountain climber. And then get to the point where you can get out and back with your feet without touching the floor. Okay, just making sure you don't get any lateral movement of the trunk. So head on view. And relax. 10 more seconds off, then you have to side plank one more time before we start the final round. In 3, 2, 1, go. If you find that your shoulder blows out before your trunk does on these, that's just another reason to talk to me about trying to find ways to get more shoulder work done during your land sessions. Oh, I want to talk.
Victor's signed in.
Oh, Victor. Okay, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, so I'm good for about one round of those. One more 30-second break, and then we'll go into the last round of part 1, sorry. Questions or comments, let us know. I did get messages last night, but I was in bed by 10, so I will answer those later on. I haven't forgotten you. Okay, shoulder taps, last time this morning in 3, 2, 1, go. So feet wide and hands narrow. If you start to struggle, and even then if you are starting to struggle, just hold press up plank. Because holding a press up plank is going to do more for you than shirking the exercise altogether. 15 seconds left. Okay, relax. So 10 seconds off into side plank. 2, 1, go. Just thinking more about younger ones here. So if you want, you can break this up into 3 10-second rounds. Have a little break, go for 10 more. Another little break, a couple of seconds. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, relax. So yeah, you're taking breaks, but the total time you spend doing the exercise ends up being longer than if you got the fear, did a few seconds, relaxed, and then went for the easier one. So plank with leg sweep in 2, 1, go. Just make sure your wrists are going to survive it. So I've got my cushion. So the real challenge is to try and go as wide as you can. Don't just mountain climb with your knee outside your body. Just make sure that your hips stay low. The straighter you can keep your leg, the harder it's going to be. The 10 more seconds. And relax. So one more little break, and then we've got side plank for the last time today. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So break up if you have to. A few seconds off. You're still going to get more done than if you hadn't. Oh man. We'll go forearm if you really can't handle it. That's the point where I feel my wrist is going to break and then it'll click. Won't be able to do any pushing stuff. Last 10 seconds. And relax. That was an awkward combination of and so. 1 minute rest. You're going to need a chair for the lower body circuit. So grab a chair for your split squats. So 1 foot up. Wall sit before that. And then split jumps. Don't know, it's genuinely like the bit I find easiest. It's the one thing I don't cop out on. Okay, last 15 seconds. We're going straight into wall sits. After the count, wall sit, split squat on each leg, and then split jump. But you're focusing more on height than number of jumps. So even if you get higher than last week with the same jumps, that's probably the best outcome. 3, 2, 1. Go. Still reckon I should get round 2 is always the best on a t-shirt or something.
Yeah, we can get that done.
Okay, last 10 seconds. Well, I might be about to change my mind. And a couple of seconds. Relax. Into split squats. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure your stance is right. 2 seconds up, 2 seconds down. 2. Pause at the bottom. And make sure your back stays upright. So the point of this circuit is that as you get stronger and fitter, you clear a lot more lactate and hydrogen out of your muscles after the first 3, and then that will be what gives you the better jump height afterwards, because jumps are extremely anaerobic. Relax. So if you get better at them, it's probably because this bit got easier. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, what's the same leg? Control tempo, drive your foot down through the floor. Make sure your knee doesn't sway. And then squeeze your hips hard at the top. Last 10 seconds. And relax. So split squats, 45 seconds. Just make sure you maximize your jump height. 3, 2, 1, go. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. And relax. 30 seconds off. So again, maybe you don't do more jumps, but you maintain that height. So you're maintaining that output. Deep breaths, quick drink of water. Back into wall sits. 2, 1, go. Keep your hands off your legs. So rest them by your side, put them across your chest. And control your breathing. Relax. Sorry, I don't get chatty during that because it's much easier to breathe. Okay, split squats in 3, 2, 1, go. I take it this is less camera work for you, this one.
Yeah.
So again, control your breath, control your tempo. Don't forget to pause at the bottom. Get as low as you can. So you're working all your quad muscles evenly. Don't forget you've got 4 of them. And they all work during knee flexion, but to different degrees. So the more you bend your knee, the more work you get done. switch sides. Just make sure if you do get tired, your hips don't shift off to the side on the push. 2, 1, go. Don't worry about it, I find these much easier than normal squats. As long as you've got enough hip mobility for that back leg. Try and push your depth. If anything, the lower you go, the harder it is to get up, the less reps you do. This is going to seem like less work anyway, but it feel like much more. Relax. Back into your jumps. Three, 2, 1, go. Straight, this is going to be way less jumps than last time. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. 5 on each side. And relax. It was a little more like 6 or 7 before. But keep your jump height. So I could have matched the number, but I wouldn't have been jumping anymore. 30 seconds off. Keep a track, let us know how many jumps you can manage after the circuit. Three, 2, 1, go. Sometimes it helps to think about which part of your muscle you're working. So if you concentrate on the very inside of your knee, that's the muscle that a lot of people tend to miss. Not miss, but that's that teardrop. People see you walking around poolside, you've got a big strong muscle there. Helps protect your knees from injury. You only get to work it from extreme ranges of flexion and extension. Relax. So that one there. Side of your knee, think about it during those exercises and during the bottom of these split squats. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So this circuit also does you a big favour in terms of injury prevention, especially for running. So hold the bottom, push hard at the top. And the more you concentrate, so there is some scientific evidence to suggest that that will help with activation. So if you think about squeezing the side of your knee, you'll work that bit of that quad more. You'll also recover some of the other bits because you won't think about it so much. Okay, and switch sides. So just because I'm thinking about it, I feel that more here than I do in the middle where it normally burns. Okay, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go. I think I stopped early. Well, if you do stop to think about squeezing a muscle, you're going to do a lot more work than if you just pump out reps anyway. Bear that in mind as you go through. 15 seconds. Five more. And relax. One more round of split jump. Split jumps. count your reps. Ready, go. Try and get 5. And relax. So 5 on each side, but they felt a lot jumpier than they have done. Very sweaty session as well. So make sure you get all your breath back. Free stretching on glove down drinks. Static yesterday, so foam rolling today. So quad rolling. Wait, Debbie, did we quad roll yesterday or?
No, you static.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure it was static. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm seeing right. Okay, so we've got a couple of little things you can look at. So we know straight arm. So I call timings and then get you to swap on static if that's what you're doing. You can make little circles. So if you roll your ankle around as you work your way from your knee to your hip, it's just small little perturbations that are going to help get more blood into your muscle or more nutrients in. Blood doesn't not go everywhere. Okay, and then switch sides. So little small rolls with your ankle. You get more control over your movement with your arms straight. But you'll put more pressure on with your elbows down on the floor. As you go down, rather than just going up and down, you're kind of doing small rolling circles as well. And then switch. So hamstrings. Quick check with the active straight leg raise. Both sides. Quick floss. So pull the roller up into you. The more upright you make yourself, the more pressure you're going to apply. So if you sit back here, you might not feel it. So really sit forward. Onto it. Okay, then switch sides. And then you retest afterwards. Make sure if you don't feel it, you actually pull the roller up towards your hips. Oh, that's a lot. So normally for this, it's right up just where your hips meet your hamstring. And then rock your knee side to side. See if it feels better. Still not straight, but it's better than it was. Hip. So left hip on the roller, left hand and right foot. And then that way, if you don't feel it, you can use your right hand to pull the roller up into your left leg. So if I set off a reverse plank, just take your left foot off the floor and your right hand. If you want to make it really challenging, drop onto your left forearm. And just jiggle the roller with your right hand. Switch. So again, reverse plank, but take your opposite. So right foot off the ground and So left foot down, right hand down. Confuse myself there. That's why these tutorials are a bit longer, because they're going to be more explicit. Ugh, switch sides. So left foot, right hand. I can just pull down and jiggle with my left hand. Probably helps if you found that you got a lot of feedback from the hamstring floss to work more on your lower glutes. That's where things are going to get tight, because creating tightness is one way that your body makes stability. So if you find that you've got tight lats up around your shoulder, relax there. Sometimes it's going to be a lack of mobility. Your body's just decided, right, well, if we make the muscle tight, you've got more control, but it's also not going to be effective for producing force into lats. So set yourself up for side plank. Pop a roller under your ribs. And for this one, I want you to try, put your arms across your chest, and then just do side bends like ankle taps. As you roll, this one sucks. So all the movement, the shoulder blade like usual, shrug it up and down. Just try and work it into the grooves around your bones. And think about ankle tap. So ankle tap, you'd be doing that. And relax. Switch sides. Same setup. Ready for side plank. Roller under your side. Just roll up and down. Doesn't always have to be painful. If you get some feedback, it might feel kind of nice, like a little bit of a stretch. Just work on that, and then just drop your shoulder up and down. And then it might start to feel a bit more uncomfortable, but it just means that the muscles are relaxed a bit more, so you can work on it. They're a bigger range. So I wouldn't have started with this because it would have been too painful. When I'm really starting to hit something specific. So you start general, build specific like always. And then chest. Line in front, arm over your head, and then make a cross. So your roller is going to go in the opposite direction to your arm. And then same thing, arm overhead. So if you're doing your left side, use your right hand to just shimmy the roller backwards and forwards. And then start trying to manipulate your arm. Start with the shoulder blade. And then go with your elbow. So using your elbow is going to create much more movement with less. It's going to increase the intensity with less movement because your elbow is further from the joint. So think about if you're using a spanner or an Allen key, a longer handle, you get more work done for less effort. In this case, it translates to a bit more discomfort, but it's still going to be helpful for you. Especially, like we said yesterday, if your chest is a bit weak or it's overworked, it hasn't recovered, it's going to start locking down movement at your shoulder to create stability, which you don't want. You want to be stable because muscles are co-contracting at the right intensities at the right moment. You don't ever need to be stable all the time, just at very specific moments during a stroke or an exercise. So again, if you can't use your elbow on one side, that's fine. Just try and build to it, so you're always expanding your toolkit. Again, massage balls are far more forgiving because you've got way more control. Okay, that's it for cool down stuff. Challenge wise, it's not running today, is it? Oh, it's sprints. So 3 100s, 3 200s, 3 300s, 90 seconds rest per 100 that you run. Let us know how you get on with that. Videos, make sure you go back and watch Kate's talk last night if you haven't, and make sure you watch Caroline's video as well, because the club captains are doing a fantastic job of sharing some of their experiences. It's only going to help you hearing from them as someone who swims in the lane swims a few lanes away from you, and you're going to see them on poolside. Definitely don't ignore the value in those sessions. Any questions or comments, let me know. I'm going to take a minute to reply to the ones that I got last night now. So now's your chance to get them in if you need to speak to me. That's going to do from me today. Thanks for watching, everybody. And from everyone in Guildford City, we want you to have a great day. Take care.